Welcome. I'm Daniel Azarian, the founder of DACreative. Today we're diving into the world of the Wix Blog feature. If you're watching this video, we've likely had the pleasure of designing your website, and now we're taking the next step together to show you how to use the Wix Blog for your brand. So stick around as we explore the power of the Wix Blog and how it can help you grow your business online. Let's get started. So first, you'll want to log into your Wix account and ensure that you're at the dashboard for the website you're working on in case you have more than one. On the left sidebar, select the Blog option, and in the pop-out menu, choose Overview. In the center of the page, you'll see a listing of your published blog posts. In this case, we have 3 posts already live on the website. On the top corner of the page, you'll select the Create New Post blue button, which will take you to the blog editor. This is the workspace you'll use to compose your blog post. In the center is the editor, where you'll enter the text and images for your post. You'll see the temporary text, Add a Catchy Title, at the top of the editor. Here, you'll enter the title of your post. You can hit Enter on your keyboard. When you do so, your cursor goes to a new line and you'll see a plus symbol inside a circle. This icon indicates you can add a new element, whether it be more text, an image, a video, a gallery, etc. You can add elements by selecting the Add button via the sidebar on the left. From this sidebar, you can add an image, a gallery, a video, an animated GIF, a file your viewers can download right from your published blog post, a graphic divider, a button, a table, an expandable list, and even a poll. You can also add HTML code, Google AdSense, and a SoundCloud audio player. In addition, if you have a Wix store, Wix Events, or Wix Bookings also installed on your site, you can also add a link to an item from one of these apps. For example, you could have a direct link to your Wix booking service where a site visitor can book a consult with you. So in this case, we'll select the Image button to add an image. We highly recommend starting your blog post with an image. Images can capture readers' attention and create a visually appealing introduction to your post. A striking image at the beginning can draw readers in and entice them to explore further. You should then be directed to the Upload Media window. We recommend creating a new file folder and naming it Blog Images. As you continue to write more posts, you can stay organized by keeping the images you use for your blog post in one folder, so they don't clutter up the assets for the rest of your website. I'm going to delete this folder as I already have this one created. Here, I have several images already uploaded to my site's media manager. I'll select the image I want to use for my blog post. You can also select a free Unsplash or Wix stock image at this point as well if you wish by clicking on the left sidebar under Unsplash or Media from Wix. Once your image is selected, press the blue Add to Page button in the lower right corner. Now your image is added to your post. Place your mouse below the image and click to place your cursor to add your next element. Again, you'll see the plus icon in the circle to indicate you can add something. In this case, I'll hit Enter on my keyboard to add new text for the next section. Now I want to show you how to format a pull quote. This can be text that is either a short quote from someone or some text you just want to call out, such as an essential point in your post. Simply highlight the text you want to call out, and in the upper format bar, select the quote icon. Now the highlighted text has a vertical bar in one of your branded colors to the left, and the formatted text is either bolded or in one of your branded fonts. DACreative will always format this to ensure your branding remains consistent. Now let's hit Return on your keyboard and add more text. I added 3 paragraphs with a text title for each section. When we set up your blog, we set up the formatting for 6 heading styles, 1 through 6. To change the heading style of the text, first select your text. Then, in the formatting bar above, select where it says Paragraph, and in the drop-down, select the heading format you want to use. The larger the heading number, the smaller the font size. In this case, I'll select Heading 2. Now you'll see the word branding in my post is larger and bolded. For the next heading, to see how it looks, I'll select the text and then select Heading 3. It's a little smaller than Heading 2. And I'll select my final heading text and then select heading 4. Again, it's a bit smaller. I can decide which size I like best. In this case, I like heading 4, so I'll select my previous 2 headings and change them to heading 4 so the post is consistent. Now I'll hit return on my keyboard to get a new line. I see the plus icon in the circle, and I'll go to the Add option in the left sidebar. This time, I'll select Gallery to add an image gallery to my post. This brings me right to my Media Manager, where I can select the images I want to add to my gallery. I can press Shift on my keyboard and then select the images I want to add. In this case, I'll choose 4 images. Then hit the blue Add to Page button in the lower right. Now a gallery is automatically added to the post with your selected images. The default display setting is Grid. I can go to the Gallery Format bar at the top of the gallery to change the format if I want. The drop-down shows several different styles. Let's see what masonry looks like. Or maybe I'll try collage. I can select thumbnail view or even a slideshow. In this case, I'll go back to select masonry. I like how this one looks with these particular images. I'll hit return again to get to my add cursor and then type in more text. Now I'll go to my sidebar Add Element control, but this time I'll select Video. A pop-up window will appear and ask you to choose whether you want to link a video from YouTube, Vimeo, or Facebook, or you can upload a video from your computer. If you want to add a video from YouTube, Vimeo, or Facebook, simply enter the video URL here. I'm going to upload a video, so I'll select the Upload Video option. I'm brought back to the Media Manager, where I can either select a video I have already uploaded or upload a video from my computer. For this demo, I'll select one of Wix's freely available stock video clips. Then select the blue Add to Page button in the lower right. Now the video has been added to my post. If I select the gear setting icon in the upper control bar when selecting the video element, a right sidebar appears that gives me the option to control if I want to provide the viewer with the possibility of downloading the video or not via a checkbox. Note that this option only appears when you upload a video, not when you embed a video from YouTube, Vimeo, or Facebook. Now I'll hit return again and add more text. I want to add a divider to add some visual separation between this video and the rest of the article, so I'll place my cursor under the video and hit enter on my keyboard to create a line break under the video. Then I'll select the plus icon, and under Elements in the left sidebar, I'll choose Divider. Now a divider line has appeared in my post. In the format bar above, I can select the alignment of the divider and the style, such as a double line, dotted line, etc. In this case, I'll keep it as a solid single line. If you want to add a hyperlink to a third-party website, simply highlight the text you want to be linked. In the format bar above, select the link icon, and in the pop-up, enter the URL of the website you want to link to. We suggest always checking the box that says Link opens in a new tab, so the browser window with your website will not be replaced. This way, the user can quickly return to your site after reviewing the third-party site. DACreative has already set the color of the hyperlink text to match your site's branding. Now I'll hit return again to add the final paragraph of my blog post. If I scroll up to the top of the page and select the blue Preview text in the upper right corner, I'll see a preview of what the post looks like. I can scroll through and make sure everything looks good. I can always select back to editing to continue to edit the post if I like. Let's go back to editing the post. Now let's review the different settings we have control over with our post. By selecting the Settings gear icon on the left sidebar, I have control of the featured image for the post and the publish date. Wix will by default add the first image you have in your post in this field. The featured image is the image that will appear on your main blog page as the thumbnail image for the post, but it will also be the image that is displayed if you post your article on social media, etc. But let's say you want to have another image represent this post. You can simply mouse over the image, select Update, and then select whatever image you like. The Media Manager comes up again, and I'll select another image and then select Add to Page. Now you can see the featured image differs from the first image in the actual post. If I select the Advanced tab, I can control what excerpt will appear on my main blog page, where all my posts are listed. Wix by default will automatically add the first few lines of your post here, which most of the times works well. But if you want to change this text, you can add it in this field. Say, for example, your blog post employs creative writing, and in the first few lines sets the scene for something, but doesn't necessarily say what the post is about. In this case, you could overwrite the default and add your own text for the excerpt by writing a short sentence or two that summarizes the post. If you click the SEO button, Wix will let you know if you have any SEO errors with the post. In this case, it's letting me know that I didn't add alt text to the images in my post. Alt text is your way of letting Google know what the image is about. It's always good practice to add alt text to your images. The rule of thumb is to always describe the image accurately, but in that description, you can add your keywords or your brand name to the description, but only if it makes sense. To add alt text to an image in your post, select the image in your post. Above the image, select the gear setting icon in the control bar. In the newly appeared right sidebar, you'll see a field that says Alt Text. Here is where you can enter your alt text. In this case, I want to ensure I describe the image accurately, so I'll type in an outdoor billboard produced by DACreative. Here, I'm explaining the image accurately, indicating it is an outdoor billboard, and I'm also adding in my company name. I still see errors though. It's telling me my gallery images don't have alt text either. To add alt tags to images in a gallery, click on the actual gallery element, and in the top control bar, select the setting gear icon. In the right sidebar that appears, make sure the Media tab is selected. Select one of the thumbnails of the image you want to add the alt tag to, and then select the Edit menu option. In the alt text field, enter your alt text for the image, and make sure to describe what the image is accurately. Repeat this for all the images in your gallery. And now you see all the check marks on the left are green, indicating all SEO images have been corrected. We now have an error for the meta description of the post. This is the summary of your post that Google will scan. Here, it's a good idea to write an overview of the blog post and to be sure to add the relevant keywords you would like to rank for. Once you've added your meta description, click the blue Apply button. If you click the Basics tab, you'll see a preview of how your blog post will appear on a Google search result. Here, you can change the URL slug for your post. Wix will automatically add your blog post title, but many times your blog post title may be very long, so in this case, you have the opportunity to make it shorter if you like. I'm going to shorten the URL slug from the title of my post, Unveiling Our Boutique Branding Agency, Where Creativity Meets Innovation, to simply Unveiling Our Agency. Note the yellow warning to create a 301 redirect would only apply if you're changing the URL slug for a blog post that has been published for a while. A 301 redirect will direct users to your new URL if someone has bookmarked your original blog post, so they can still find it. If this is the first time you're publishing your blog post, you don't have to create a 301 redirect. On the Social Share tab, you can change the thumbnail image that will appear if you share this post on Facebook, Twitter, etc. If you want to change the image, roll your mouse over the image and select Change. Let's preview again to preview our blog post. Everything looks good. If we go to the far upper right of the screen and click the three dots, we have the option to save this post as a draft. Let's do that. If we go back to our Wix dashboard and under Blog, select Posts on the left sidebar, we go to the Post screen. The view defaults to the Publish tab. In this case, we see the 3 blog posts that have already been published and are live on our website. If we select the Drafts tab, we see the drafts of the posts that have been saved. These posts are not live on our website yet. This is ideal if you're writing your post, but you're not finished with it yet. If we click the blue Edit button, we can go back into the post and continue editing it. We can also schedule a blog post. Let's go to the upper right corner of the screen and select the 3 dots again, and this time we'll choose Schedule Post. In the pop-up window, we can use the calendar to select the date and time we want the post to be published. After choosing the date and time, select the blue Schedule button. But in this case, I'll hit Cancel, as I don't want to schedule this post. Let's go ahead and publish it. click the blue Publish button in the upper right corner. Now our post is published and live on our website. A pop-up asks if you want to create an email campaign around this post or post it to social media. If we go to the website, we can see the post is live. You can also see thumbnails of your most recent posts that are automatically displayed at the bottom of your post. I'll click on the homepage of the site to leave the blog post and then select Blog so you can see the blog feed with all our posts displayed, with the post we just published at the top of the feed. If I click on the top post, we go back to the post page where we see the post that we just published. So that's it. Now you know how to publish and edit a blog post with the Wix blog. At DA Creative, we specialize in crafting stunning websites, powerful branding, and digital strategies that drive real results for your business just like yours. Visit our website at DACreativeDesign.com to learn more about our services and see how we can help your business or schedule a complimentary consultation.